हेलो एवरीवन एंड वेलकम बैक टू ZakLiT एजुकेशनल चैनल। मैं आप सबका एक बार फिर से आपके अपने चैनल ZakLiT में स्वागत करता हूं। दिस वीडियो इज ऑल अबाउट द एक्सपेक्टेड कट ऑफ फॉर द UGC NET 2021 Environmental Science paper.
So this is based on the analysis after your answer keys are out. So your response sheets are out. Now we have to discuss, as I said, what will be the expected cutoff as per our analysis. So without wasting much time, let's get started. So guys, let me tell you, it is not all about the expected cutoff. We should know what the cutoff depends on. So cutoff depends on the four important factors you must know. Number one is the total number of applicants applied in the subject. So we are concerned about the environmental science paper. So how many students have applied and appeared for this exam for this subject, that will also decide the cutoff percentage. If you don't know the 6% rule for the UGC NET JRF and UGC NET LS, then you can check the link given in the I button to know why number of applicants matter in the cutoff percentage. Second thing is difficulty level of the exam. So after analyzing the response sheet which I have got from the students, then I can say that yes, like always, 15 questions, so this time it is around 15 to 20 questions were out of the difficulty level. That means very difficult level you can say, but it was not that it was completely out of level. So 85 questions around were from the questions and revision discussed in the revision video where we have discussed in the quizzes. So it is not that whole paper was difficult, so only 15 to 20 were the question coming out of the box. But here no need to worry about that. Next thing is previous year's cutoff trends. Yes, these are also very important factor in order to tell us that what can be the expected cutoff for this year. That means the previous year's cutoff for the paper, that is environmental science we are talking about. Next is considering both paper 1 and paper 2, because we all know the combined mark, the combined percentage will be called as the cutoff percentage. So 50 questions from paper 1, 100 questions from paper 2, all 150 questions will be considered for calculating the cutoff. So all these things you have to keep in mind while considering for the cutoff. So now let's move on to the next slide. So as I said, the previous year's cutoff trends are very important. So we'll know what was the cutoff for the last year in this paper, in our paper UGC NET Environmental Science. So category wise and assistant professor or JRF and assistant professor, we will know first. For the unreserved category, the cutoff was 59.33 for the LS or assistant professor, and for JRF it was 68%. And how many students got? So 49 students got in this category, the JRF. Next is EWS category. The cutoff for the LS was 54.67 and cutoff for the JRF was 64.67%. And how many JRF got from EWS category? 13 candidates. Similarly, for the OBC non-creamy layer, 53.33 was the cutoff for the LS or assistant professor, and JRF the cutoff was 62.67%, where 33 students got. Similarly, for SC candidate, 50.67 was the cutoff for the UGC NET Environmental Science paper in the last year, and for JRF it was 60%, where 12 students got the JRF award. Next is ST category. 48% was the cutoff marks for the LS or assistant professor, but for JRF it was 56.67 and 10 students got the JRF. So you can say that here about 100 students got in these categories, and it was the JRF candidates who were having the more percentage obviously than the cutoff for the LS or assistant professor. So this was the category wise cutoff for the previous year. Now we will know about our analysis. So here on our screen is the category wise cutoff, and I will tell you as per my prediction about the cutoff for the 2021 NET LS as well as NET JRF. So before that, I would like to say that this is completely from my point of view. So this is just as you all requested me to make a video on that. That's why I am making this. So for me, the cutoff for the NET LS, I will start with the ST candidates. 48 was for the previous years, and this year I am predicting that it will be 46%. That means if you are able to correct 69 questions in the ST category, then you will be able to get the NET LS. And similarly for JRF, I am predicting that it will be around 54.67. That means how many questions you have to do correct? 82 questions out of 150 questions. Similarly, for the SC candidates, last year it was 50.67 for the NET LS category, and my prediction is that this year it will be around 48 to 50.67 percentage. So that means 73 question minimum you should have done correct. Similarly for JRF, 60 was the last year cutoff, and here my prediction is it will be around 57.33 to 60%. So it will be either the same or it will be in between 57.33. So this is my prediction, that is 86 questions you should have done correctly if you are in SC category for the JRF. Next is coming to the OBC category, 53.33 last year. My prediction is it will be around 51.33 as the question paper was bit difficult. It may dip, so it will be minimum you have to solve 77 questions correctly for the LS, and for JRF it will be 60%. That means 90 questions you should have done correctly in order to get the JRF as per my prediction. Similarly for the EWS category, 54.67 last year cutoff, and this year I am predicting it will be bit less, that will be 52.67. so you have to do 79 questions correctly. And here similarly for JRF EWS, 64.67 was the last year cutoff, and my prediction is it will be around same or 62%. That means 93 questions you should have done correct minimum. And next is unreserved category, 59.33 was the 2020 cutoff, and my prediction is this time it will be around same or 58%. That means 87 questions you should have done correctly in the unreserved category for net LS. And for net JRF, what will be the, it will be around 66% this year, so as compared to the last year 68%. So that means 99 questions you should have done correctly. So this table is looking not good, so I'll provide the clear image in the next slide.
So this is the clear image of the table which I have prepared and discussed now. So my main point is that this time the cutoff may not increase, it will be same or a bit lower than the previous year's cutoff. That's the simple thing which I wanted to tell you.
And I'm repeatedly saying this is just my prediction. No need to worry if you are getting less than the percentage, because final results will be going to be published by the NTA. I am not NTA, I am just simply telling from my experience, from my analysis.
And guys, if you haven't watched this video where we have discussed the questions which came in this year Environmental Science UGC NET exam, you can watch this video. I will provide the link in the I button as well as in the description below. So this video is going to be very helpful in the upcoming examination, so you can watch this, and we'll also continue this discussion video for this year's UGC NET Environmental Science paper. As you can see, this type of discussions we have done. And if you want to participate for daily quiz, you can join the Telegram group Learn for the Environment, and these regular quiz will definitely help you in the next examination, so link will be provided in the description. And yes, if you haven't subscribed to ZakLiT till now, do subscribe to get all further updates and prepare more efficiently for the next exam. So see you guys in our next video. Till then, keep smiling, and yes, believe in yourself.